I'm not going to speak for everyone, but we all took longs today and we got break evened. I won't lie, these longs were so clean. I knew the second these did not play that everyone was going to be raging about this. So, coming into the day, like obviously this is choppy, but all-time highs is, I would say, the clear draw. I have a ton of lines marked out on the screen, but all you got to know is it's just like hourly highs and lows, but like peep to 4 hour, whatever. We're bullish toward the highs. That was the sentiment coming into the day. So coming down here, lower time frame, even off of open, let's peep like, hold on, let me get closer. First 1 minute candle, boom, started, not the first one, second one, started ripping up. And on my Alpha Futures account, after this move, I was pretty much just waiting for a retrace to take longs up to the highs, right? All we want to see is good movement and then retrace long. This is probably too early to take a perfect trade on. Like on my top steps, I didn't long here, but on the Alpha Futures, I was ready to long just because if we did just start, I don't know, like mooning all the way to all-time highs, I wanted to be a part of that. And on my Alpha Futures, I'm a little more risky. So this was the candle that we took the trade off of. Unfortunately, we did sweep this out nicely, so I thought maybe we weren't going to come to all-time highs, but after we started coming back up, I did long off this candle. I got a miserable fill. Like it was all the way at the top of this candle, I think, like right here. And then stop loss, I just set it down at these lows somewhere. It's like about $500, so 25-ish points. And then TP was at the all-time highs, and this was a pretty like decent setup. The only issue is we do have a ton of draws to reject off of, and I even considered taking profits at this draw here, but the thing is, let's be real, if we sweep this out, we're probably coming toward all-time highs, especially if we're looking major bullish. So for this trade, boom, it started ripping up. I went break even once we hit that high up there, and I just thought like this was gonna bang. I wasn't even really worried about the break even, but I did go because it was always smart to go break even, and you'll see why. So this candle just kind of like started the chop, so we chopped a little bit, and then boom, off of that there, I want to like, I don't know, I want to keep this on to show you guys, but I then longed on my top step accounts off this candle close because again we have better momentum to the upside, retraced, and then started moving up, showing that we're potentially like rejecting this move lower. So then I entered on my top step with like a 20-point stop loss, TP up here. And so I'm in both these trades at this point. This one's break even. So this is still open, but break even. This one, not yet. But we ended up coming up, I think, yeah, here. So I went break even on top step at this point, and I actually added into my position here. So the stop loss stayed right there. So it was like slightly negative, but technically a break even trade. And then this one was also break even. I assume both these were going to hit. Like, look at these candles. We're just ripping. And as you know, the all-time highs did not get hit. So first stop loss got hit on the top steps, and then for Alpha Futures, I ended up dragging my stop loss up just because I was up like however many points this would be. Let's see, I was up like 40, almost 50 points on this trade. I really did not want to get break evened on that trade, so I ended up taking profits around $400, so I had it up like 20 points. So the stop loss ended up being like halfway up this trade. So I was able to make some money on this because I ended up moving my stop loss on the Alpha Futures, but on the top step, I'm a good boy. I follow all my rules, and that one we did not make any money. Should have been like a 2K day, but got edged out of it. So really unfortunate, but this is why, you keep that break even, keep that stop loss on, and sometimes it happens. Like I had such high conviction in this draw, and I feel so many people did, but remember, even when you have the highest conviction in a draw, it's never 100% chance. There's no definites in trading. Like you never can confirm that it's 100% going to happen. You can have a high likelihood and you can have high conviction, but that doesn't always mean it's going to happen. So as you know, after this, the downfall started, and from here it was pretty much cooked, bro. Trump got on and ruined the markets for the day. It'll be interesting when the market opens next week. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, government shutdown's done soon. We can actually get some good volatility. Volatility was decent today, but this is still some stupid shit right here because we didn't get these highs. Anyways, I'm slightly salty, but it is what it is. You can just move on to the next day and try your best. By the way, here's the profit just to show you. Nothing crazy. Almost $400 just from moving my stop loss up. If you did make it to the end of this video, I appreciate you for watching. Hopefully you were able to learn something from this, and if you have any questions for me about trading, make sure to comment them below, and I'll see you in the next video.